you speak our language? And I'm like, kinda. You know, dubre, 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 dubre.
This video is brought to you by absolutely nobody, because I've only got like 140 subscribers and no sponsors yet. But so please, if you want this video to be brought to you by somebody, then, you know, like, comment, and don't forget to subscribe. Yeah, let's get to the video.
What's up, guys? It's your boy Pelumi Daniel, and I'm live in Plovdiv, Bulgaria. Oh my days. Hope you guys are keeping safe. Hope you guys are okay. Hope you guys are abiding by government protocols and washing those hands, social distancing, and all of that. Because let's not forget, we are still in a pandemic. Sorry about the noise in the background. So yeah, I hope you guys are safe. So today's video is going to be an update on my first 2 weeks in Bulgaria as an international medical student. Today's video is going to be broken down into 3 sections. First and foremost, we have the intro right here. Next, we're going to have what have the first 2 weeks been like. Then we're gonna have why did I choose Bulgaria, and then we're gonna have a Q&A session where I sent out a question thingy on Instagram, and you guys sent in your questions, and I'm gonna answer them right now on the YouTube channel. Simple as that. Simple as pie. Is that a saying? Simple as pie. I don't think that is a saying. But so what have the first 2 weeks been like? Okay, so the first 2 weeks have been cool, interesting, sad, dare I say lonely. Basically, I moved here 2.5 weeks ago upon the time of the recording, and yeah, I came here with my mom, and it's mad because when I found out I was coming here, I was super excited, not gonna lie to you. I was like gassed. I was like, wow, I finally get time to leave my home and go to a foreign country and study the course of my dreams, you know? And like, in my head, in theory, that sounded amazing, but the literal second I stepped foot in this country, and God bless this country, it's a nice country, yeah? The literal second I stepped foot in this country, I think the culture shock really hit me. Like, it hit me straight away. Okay, so we got a flight from London to Sofia. And the second we got to Sofia, I was like, whoa, I'm not in the UK anymore. Whoa, I'm not in Ireland. And I was like, oh my days, this is actually really mad. And it really hit me. So for literally, I think it was literally like for 48 hours, 2 days straight, I didn't say a word to my mom or anybody because I was just in shock, and I was just like really down about, you know, not being near my family back home and my friends back in the UK and all that kind of stuff, you know. It really did hit me for the first 2 days. So the first 2 days I was here, I'm not gonna lie, I was sad. I cried a few times, not gonna lie. Yeah, you know, I had to let everything out. But I cried a few times, like in the shower. Just so my mom couldn't hear me. I cried a few times in the shower, and yeah, I just let everything out, man. I let everything out. When I got to meet my classmates, and when I got to meet everybody at the agency that I applied to, shout out MedConnect, I felt a lot more comfortable because I got to meet people who were in the exact same position as me. And that position is leaving your home and going abroad to chase your dream of being a physician or a doctor one day. So meeting people with, you know, the similar story as mine, come from the UK, come from Ireland, really put my mind at ease at being away from my family and being away from home. So I would say after I met people here and made some friends, it became a lot more comfortable. So I hope that kind of answers the first part of that question. The next part, so my first 2 weeks here, I had and I still have so much to do. Basically, we had to find an apartment, and I was lucky enough to find the place I'm at right now at a really good price. But before we came here, I was staying in an Airbnb for a few days, all that kind of stuff, blah, blah, blah. So yeah, I had to find an apartment. I had to register at university. I had to, you know, all that kind of stuff. I still have to, like, you know, get some documentation down, some ID, all of that kind of, you know, nitty gritty admin stuff. So I still got a lot of stuff I still need to do. I had to set up Wi-Fi, pay bills, all that kind of stuff, set up accounts. Like, this is big boy, big woman, big man, big adulting stuff, man. And I'm like, wow, this is actually kind of mad. Also, just for, you know, extra information, I've had to learn how to, you know, clean and, you know, cook for myself, all that kind of stuff, and just take care of myself whilst I'm here, you know, on my own basically, because my family isn't here. So I would say the first 2 weeks have been a roller coaster of emotions. I've been like sad, I've been like gassed, excited to explore the city. I've been, you know, intimidated by all the work we have to do, but still, I would say I'm excited because I'm like, wow, I finally get to, you know, go on the journey that I really want to go on. And I just thank God for this opportunity, because like I say, even though I am in Bulgaria, even though I am in Eastern Europe, I am still privileged to study medicine. So I think that has been just at the forefront of my mind, the forefront of my mind, that I get to study medicine and how blessed I am to study medicine. So that's literally what the first 2 weeks have been like. Yeah, next question is, why Bulgaria? That is a really good question. I mean, because with Bulgaria, like I've detailed in my Instagram post that I posted before I moved here, it was not my first option. I'm 22, so 4 years ago I applied to medicine in the UK, and I didn't get in. So I did a biomedical science course, all that kind of stuff. Zim through that, I applied again, lost my biomedical science course, and I didn't get it again. So I literally Googled medicine Europe back in May, June time, found out my options about Bulgaria, Romania, Ukraine, Lithuania, Czech Republic, all those countries, Italy, and yeah, Bulgaria seemed like the best option. I can give you guys a more detailed answer to that question, why Bulgaria, in, you know, a separate video, and I will do that. But just to summarize, Bulgaria, it's cheaper, the quality of teaching is really, really good actually, believe it or not, it's really, really good teaching. And I just thought it would be a really cool challenge to move to Eastern Europe and, you know, study medicine. That's like literally all I can say right now. And oh yeah, and the admissions compared to the UK is a lot more easier and a lot more flexible than what we get back in the UK, you know. But yeah, I will have a more detailed video on applying to medicine in Europe, so stay tuned for that one. Next up, we have the Q&A sessione. A few days ago, I posted on Instagram to send in your questions, and a few of you guys sent some questions you wanted me to answer, and I'm gonna answer those questions right now for all of you guys. So, do I have most of my classes online? Yes. So, any of my lectures, all my lectures are online, but I do have practical classes in anatomy, and I have practical classes in physics, chemistry, and biology. And these classes happen in person in the labs at the university, at separate campuses, near the hospital, all that kind of stuff. So yes, I do have some classes online, some classes in person, and then that rota alternates every 2 weeks, so yeah. What kind of food have I been eating, and have I tried anything new? What kind of food have I been eating? I'm not gonna lie to you, you know what's funny, yeah? I'm actually a good cook, like, I can cook for myself, yeah. But the thing about, you know, Bulgaria here in Plovdiv specifically is you can't buy African food. Do you get me? You can't like buy that. So I've been cooking, like, I've been making pizzas like from scratch, tagliatelle, chicken, like a lot of honey roasted garlic, you know, barbecue chicken, pasta, spaghetti. I've been making burrito bowls, all that kind of stuff. So stuff I can make. I haven't had the chance to try local Bulgarian cuisine, and I would like to do that. So I will do that in the near future. Hopefully, by the grace of God, I will definitely try the food in the next coming days and next coming weeks, whatever, and I will update you on that question. So thanks for that question. But yeah, I will integrate myself more with the local culture and try their food. How am I managing with the language barrier? That's a really good question. So, like I said at the start of the video, the second I got into this country, I really did the culture difference, and one of the main things was the language. So we got here, everybody was speaking Bulgarian to me, and I'm like, bruh, y'all don't speak no English, but you know what? I'm not in England, I'm not in America, I'm not in Ireland, this is Bulgaria. Like, English isn't their main language, but even though we are taught medicine in English, the locals, not a lot of them speak English. But yeah, the first few days, it was a big barrier because I did not know what anybody was saying. All I knew was that, yes, and nay, no. So it has taken me a while to adjust, but being here, I was like, wow, I fully need to learn the language. So what have I done? I have watched YouTube videos, all that kind of stuff, been speaking to locals. I made a few local Bulgarian friends, and luckily the university has given us a Bulgarian module for 2 years where we are taught one-to-one with the lecturers how to speak Bulgarian. So I've been blessed with that, so I'm learning the language. I think right now I can say hello, hi, my name is, how are you, some random words. So I'm gonna give you a demo course of me speaking Bulgarian to you. So hello in Bulgaria is Zdravейте, and my name is Kazbamse Pelumi. And yeah, people say Strasti, they say Zdravейте, Zdravей. There's a lot of interchangeable words, but that's pretty much it. You can say bye, Devistane, I can say that. I can say how much, Kokostrova, all that kind of stuff. We've been learning the alphabet right now, and it's mad because once you start studying the language, you're like, okay, this is actually not that bad. So yeah, it's not that bad. I'm adjusting. I believe by the time I do finish studying here and whatever the future has entailed for me, wherever I start working as a doctor, I believe my Bulgarian is gonna be over here. But right now, see, it's gonna be over here. You can't even see it on the camera, but it's gonna be over here. Right now, it's all the way down there. But the language barrier is not as bad as it was when I came here. But right now, I'm still adjusting because I'm not fluent, but I can kind of understand what people are saying. I'm still getting there. So yeah, there's a lot of room for improvement. So want to be here. When I came, I was here. Right now, I'm here. You can barely see it on the camera. Ooh, someone said, what's that arena place? Oh yeah, so there's like a little Colosseum place in Plovdiv, in the old town of Plovdiv. So Plovdiv has the old town and the new town. And the old town, I visited a few days. I put it on my Snapchat story. And it was like a little arena place slash Colosseum. And I do believe Romans built it. It's like a little mini Colosseum, a mini theater thingy. And like thousands of years old. So yeah, it's a really old theater built by the Romans. And that's literally it. Someone said Glasgow or Bulgaria. Glasgow. I would say this now, yeah. Obviously, I've only been here for 2 weeks, so like I've still got to adjust to this place. Do you get me? But Glasgow is home. You know, Glasgow's where my heart is. You know, Waterford as well. Heart is there. I'm Irish, by the way, as well. But Plovdiv, I'm sure soon it will become home, and I'm sure I will, you know, acclimatize to this place and the surroundings and everything that this place has to offer me. So I'm sure this place will become home. Kinda, semi, almost, maybe one day. And yeah, someone said, what are the people like? The people here are very friendly. The people that I've met are friendly. One thing I've found about Bulgarians is that once you try to speak the language, once you try to converse with them in their language, they are very, very receptive, very nice, very flamboyant about it. They start smiling. They start saying, oh my gosh, you can speak our language. And I'm like, kinda. You speak our language? And I'm like, kinda. You know, dobre. I'm gonna stop by embarrass myself now, yeah. But yeah, in Bulgaria, I've learned that once you start speaking the language, then once you start conversing in the language, they become a lot more, you know, receptive to that. And also, it makes sense because obviously I'm in Bulgaria. Once I start working in the hospitals, I'm gonna have to start help the doctors treat patients from Bulgaria who speak Plovdivian, wow, who speak Bulgarian. So it is very, very smart of me to learn the language. So yeah, the people here are really nice, really, really nice people, calm. I've not been robbed or kidnapped yet, by the grace of God, and I've not been harassed yet. So yeah, it's been calm. Last question before I wrap. Is it people of color friendly? So I'm guessing black, Muslim, Christian, from Eastern Europe, Africa, not white basically. Yes, so far they're getting there. I'll say that. One thing I've noticed is that a lot of people who come here to study medicine from the UK or Ireland or whatever, a lot of people from, you know, UK, Ireland that come here are Nigerian, black people, Pakistan, Indian, Afghan people. I've met somebody from Sri Lanka, like China, like this place is becoming more, I've heard it's becoming more and more diverse. So it's becoming people of color friendly. I would say that it definitely still has a long way to go. Like, you know, having an African shop here, somebody has to do that, man. Open an African shop here, like, or something, or like an Indian shop or something to buy some spices, man. I'm not gonna lie to you, some seasoning, you get me? It's not every day what I'm seeing in Lidl and everything. But yeah, it's getting there. It's becoming people of color friendly, and you know, we can't fault them for that. They are trying their best, so I'll say that they are trying their best to become people of color friendly. So that concludes today's video. If you guys have enjoyed the Q&A session, if you guys have enjoyed all the information, please give a like and don't forget to comment in the comment section down below. Like I said, I will want to update you guys more on, you know, what life is like here. I want to bring you guys along the journey, and I want you guys to experience what I'm experiencing. Even if you guys are all the way in the UK, Ireland, or wherever, Nigeria, wherever you're watching this video from, even in Plovdiv, you guys are all a part of the Pelumi Daniel Plum TV family. And yeah, once again, I really appreciate everybody who has sent me messages, who has, you know, blessed me in so many ways, prayers, financially, all that kind of stuff. It really means a lot. And yeah, the support from my friends and my family has been amazing. Like, I think that's one thing that made me very emotional when I came here. I was just super, wow. I was just super emotional because of all the support I got from people, and it really just made me feel one kind of way. So thank you guys. You guys know who you are. I miss you and I appreciate all of you. So thank you so much. So once again, guys, it's been your boy Pelumi Daniel, aka the Future Doctor, and really appreciate everything. So don't forget to stay tuned, as a new video will be dropping in the next 2 weeks or so. So bless, have a nice day, do wish to me.